guys, it's Alex from Alex's Creative Corner here. This is the final part 3 of the SeaWing tutorial, and I'm making Auklet, or Auklet, I don't know how to say her name really. So we're making the bottom part, like the belly and bottom jaw, and you should have your dragon wired up. You should have done that between part 2 and part 3, and I wired it. Now we're just going to add the bottom part. So I'll tell you what to do. Make your loom offset configuration, so the middle row is down 1. Going from the 6th peg in the center, go down 4 times with neon green double looped, and then go down 3 times down the center with double loop dark green. Go diagonally this way with double loop dark green, go down twice, and then diagonally inwards. On this side, go diagonally outwards, go down twice, diagonally inwards. Cap this off with a dark green band, wrap it around 4 or 5 times. I think I did 4. And double loop a dark green and put it across those 3 pegs as a triangle, and then those 3 too. So those are all double loops. And now just follow me. Don't go ahead because we're attaching stuff. So go under the cap band, loom up the top 2 loops. They go diagonally, and the next 2 diagonally. In the center, you can loom down twice, but only 2 times. Now get your white alpha loom bands. Of course, you can use rainbow loom bands, but alpha loom bands are better for the teeth. I'm using the white. Wrap it around your hook 3 times. If you're using rainbow loom, wrap it around 4 times. So loom up this side set and slide on that little white cap band. That's a tooth. We're going to make one more, so wrapping this around 3 times, going in this side, looming up and sliding on that tooth. So we attach both teeth. Don't loom up anymore. Take your lime green. Taking my lime green, it's the one that's a little bit darker than the neon. Taking one, wrap it around that peg twice, and one, wrap it around that peg twice. These are going to be the stitching colored bands. So, and I'm taking 2 and just setting them onto that peg, 2 onto that peg, 2 there, and 2 there. Now we can loom up the sides once, and then I can loom those diagonals. And then those diagonals. Now we're going to make the tongue, so don't loom up that center set yet. So taking fuchsia bands, you only need 3. Yeah, you need 3. So get 1, wrap it around your hook 4 times, double loop of fuchsia, slide it on, reclaim, double loop 1, pull it on. Oh yeah, only two double loops, and that's your tongue. You're going to wrap it onto that peg, swivel it around so it's like facing forward, and I'm going to loom that up. And I'm going to loom up the rest of the way. Be careful, I'm going to use an extra helping hook because it's really tight there and I don't want my bands to break. And we're looming this up. Make sure the bands don't fall off. If they fall off, put them back where they were. So I'm going to very gently take this off the loom. First I have to tie off this end with a random colored band. Random because we're taking it off later. Slip knot. Okay, I'm gently taking this off of my loom. So I'm gonna pull out 1 loose band to each side, so to each side of the neck, so it's more even. So here's your head and neck piece. I'm just gonna put it here to see that it fits right. Seems to fit good. Now we're gonna make, there's a little belly fin. It's very small, so it's not even close to as big as the one that was on the back. So taking the Persian peridot bands, 2 right here, just on there, and I'm gonna take 2 right there. Now taking our neon green, 2 at a time, or actually not yet. We need to make 2 little spikes. So Persian peridot, wrap it around 4 times, double loop 1, pull on that cap band, put 2 loops onto that peg, and 2 loops onto that peg. So that's 1 spike. We need to make 1 more. 4 loops, double loop, pull it on, and 2 loops go into that peg, 2 go into that peg. Now I'm going to take my 2 bands at a time of the neon green, so 2 diagonally like that, 2 diagonally like that, and that. So I'm going to get a neon green, wrap it around that peg 3 times, dig down, loom up those 2, loom up these top 2, these 2, and these 2. We only loomed up the neon green. Now these 2 loops that are on this row of the spike, I'm putting it onto that peg over all those bands. Dig down, grab the bottom 2 Persian peridot, loom them. Same thing over here. Those 2 loops go onto this peg. Dig all the way down these bottom 2, loom them up here. I'm gonna tie off these 3 ends. So the Persian peridot here, the Persian peridot here, and this end set that is the neon green. So tying off those 3 sets. The others don't need to be tied off because they are made, or those just, they don't need to. Now I'm going to take this off the loom. So I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Oh, so yeah, here's just the belly fin. Now we're going to make the body part. So put your loom back into the offset. The middle row is 1 down. So double looping your neon green from the 3rd peg down the middle, go down 4 times. Double loop one that's diagonal like this, go down 6 times, go back here, go down 6 times, and then a double loop diagonal. That's all double loop neon green. Now we are going to get this little thing, this little fin that we made. So I'm going to go through the cap band of 3 loops. I'm going to double loop a neon green on my hook, pull this through, so the cap band's on there. I'm going to put 2, sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background, 2 loops go onto that peg, and 2 loops go into that peg. Yeah, my dog is barking loud in the background. I'm gonna actually switch them. I'm gonna put these 2 here, and sorry, I'm gonna redo that. I'm gonna go through it, and you need to make sure these Persian peridot spikes are facing down when you do this. They have to be facing down. So I'm gonna redo mine because they weren't facing down when I attached it. So I'm gonna go into the next set, which is the Persian peridot. Go through 4 loops, taking off the tying band. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So I went through these 4 Persian loops. I'm going to double loop a neon green on my hook, so just 2 loops, and and I'm going to pull it through the 4 Persian loops, and then 2 loops of it go into that peg, and then these 2 loops that are on my finger, put them on my hook, go into that peg. Going into the next set, which is 4 loops of the neon green, I'm going to double loop a neon green on my hook, pull it through, 2 loops go onto that peg, 2 loops go onto this peg. Second to last set, going through these Persian bands, taking off the tying band, double looping a neon green. This is very repetitive if you haven't noticed. So 2 loops go into that peg and 2 on that peg. And then the final set, which is neon green, going through the loops, taking off the tying band, or ripping it off if you do that, like me sometimes. So I'm going to double loop neon green onto the hook. Pull it through, 2 loops go there, and 2 loops go there. Like that. I'm going to push those down. Yeah, push them down. Now we're going to get our first piece that we made. I don't know where. Oh, mine's right here. We're going to attach, get your hook, go through these 4 loops on the end, take off the tying band, and we're going to attach it onto this peg and make sure the tongue is facing up. So putting it onto that peg, pushing around, and then the tongue is facing up. So now I'm going to lift up the top 2 bands, and I'm going to place 2 lime green bands, and then I'm going to replace those 2 loops. I'm going to put a lime green on, 1 lime green on like all of these pegs that we are using. So just follow me if you, oh, sorry, I was still zoomed in, didn't realize. So 1 on each of these pegs. If you don't know which ones to put it on, just look at the screen and follow what I'm doing. And I'm going to put 2 lime green on that peg, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 there. Now we're going to loom this. Make sure that if any of the lime green fall off, you want to put them back exactly where they fell off from. So you want to basically pretend they're not there, but loom over them. And do not loom the holding bands, just loom the bottom 2. And I'm going to loom up this side, digging down and grabbing bottom 2 loops. Looming this diagonal, and I'm going to loom down. I'm going to tie it off with, I'm just going to use a dark green. You can use a lime green, but I think a dark green would be better for blending into the body, so it doesn't look like it's sticking out or anything. So now I'm just going to take this off the loom. Don't be too harsh on it, because you have to remember that these are all double loop and they will snap a lot easier than if it was double bands. So here it is. I'm going to start to pull out the bands. Just tug them to the side, and on the spots where there are like 2 on one set, pull 1 to each side. So here's the belly. Grab your dragon, lay it down, pull apart the legs, and just lay this on there, and I'm gonna make sure that it fits and everything. So I think it fits nicely. So I'm gonna flip it over so it's next to it. This part I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Taking my hook, go into the head. So there's this tooth set. Go to the set behind it. Go through all 4 loops. All 4 of these dark green loops on the side. So in to out with your hook. And grab this piece, this belly piece, and near the bottom jaw, it's these first 2 loops. It's where we wrap the band around twice. I'm going to pull those through. Now going into the next set, next 4 bands, going in to out, grabbing the loose band and pulling it through. Let me make sure that I grab the right band. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going, go through this set, and grab the next loose band from the belly. And you have to make sure that you're always grabbing the right band. That's why we had to pull them out, like pull them to the side of the belly, so that it's more clear and they're not all jumbled up. And I'm just going to keep going. It should start to get, you should start to get the hang of it, and you should start to be going faster, and it'll be easier. Just like because of practice. So we're going all the way down. Once we get to the end, and if you don't know what to do, I'll make sure to tell you. Don't want this video to go for too long. Okay, next band, pulling it through, going into the next set, pulling it through. Very repetitive. And next set. And the final one on the side. Do not go through this end band, only go through the whole side bands. So taking either a toothpick, or if you have an extra hook, put it through here, but if you do not, you can use a toothpick, pencil, anything like that. So I'm putting it through there. Now we're gonna go do the same thing on the other side. So going into the set behind the tooth on the body, and then grabbing these 2 loops from the belly, pulling them through. Going into the next set and grabbing that first loop, the first loose loop, pulling it through everything. Go into the next set. Grab the next loose loop, pull it through. Okay, got it. Sorry if there's any background noise. I think the air condition or something just got louder. I don't even know. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna pause it here for 1 sec. Okay, sorry that the video paused. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Stitching up the belly to the body. Nothing has changed. Make sure you grab the right bands and don't go through the wrong ones. Got it. Did I? I don't know if I got it. Okay, I think I got the right bands. I'm just gonna put them both on my hook because I'm not gonna take the risk of choosing the wrong one. So yeah, I'm just keep going. I'll tell you what to do when we get to the end. Okay, so I'm on the last one on this side. Okay, just pulled it through. And so you have that other loop on whatever you're holding it on, a hook, pencil, anything. So make it so both those loops are on one hook. Hold them right there with your finger and go from the top of your dragon. You can go through the fin and then go down to that spot with your hook and put those two loops on your hook. Grab this one dark green loop. It was dark green for me. It's the end loop. Put it on your hook and pull that through. Pull it through everything. Let me put it back because I might have grabbed the wrong loop. Okay, just pulling it through. And then I'm just going to wrap it around my tail once. So wrapping it around, you can, like that. So our dragon is complete. Here's Auklet, the SeaWing from Wings of Fire. If there's anything you want to change, you can do it now. I didn't attach this little dangly thing, tentacle, from the bottom of the jaw because I just didn't really feel like it. You could have, you can still attach it if you want, but I won't show you how. It's pretty basic anyways. But this video is going to be coming to an end. I'm just posing it. So here's the SeaWing tutorial, or the mini SeaWing tutorial is done. You can adjust the face. Might have made her have a little bit of a underbite, but maybe I didn't actually. Good. So looks great to me. Hope yours came out good too. So yeah, here's the SeaWing. Thanks for watching. Hope this wasn't too hard and I didn't make too many mistakes. There won't be a video next week. This should be uploaded for Friday the, let me think, it's either the 26th or 27th. I think it's the 26th. It's because I'm scheduling this video to upload on that day. I'm filming this on Saturday the 20th, and I will be gone at Sleepaway Camp for the next 3 weeks. So I'm scheduling videos so y'all can still get some content from me. Anyways, thanks for watching. It's really fun making these mini dragons. They fit like perfectly in your hand, and they're just really fun. So thanks for all the support and all the nice comments and everything. So thank you. I'll see you in the next tutorial, whenever that is. I'm pretty sure it'll be the hive wing and I'll be making Bumblebee. So thanks for watching. Bye.